Welcome to Sacred Hours. I'm Jen, a bereavement doula, and I'm so honored that you're taking this time for yourself. Today's video is all about naming grief, what does that even mean, and how it can help you. So grieving often feels like a scribble cloud. You're going in one direction, and then you're feeling these feelings, and you're having these thoughts, and nothing really feels good. It feels very chaotic. And I think it's very easy to just lose yourself in it. And naming your grief, which is just a simple way of saying how you're feeling, can really help ground you and bring you back into your body. I like to say that grief will really take you out of your body. You can start to disassociate and lose touch with yourself and your feelings and with your body in general. And if you can come back in to your body and name what you're feeling, that will really help you come back into your body. So naming your grief can be as simple as just saying out loud, wow, my heart feels really heavy right now. You can just say this to yourself, literally out loud, or maybe you can have a conversation with your partner and just say these things out loud to them and allow them to say how they are feeling and listening without judgment, because everybody will grieve differently, especially with pregnancy loss. If you are the one that has carried the loss, it can be hard for your partner to feel the same way that you feel. So just remember when you're listening to them to listen with open ears and zero judgment. But this is just a really good way to open that conversation as well. Naming your grief will really help you, especially with what society likes to call invisible losses, which is pretty much most pregnancy losses. When you are the one that is pregnant, your friends, family, the world around you, maybe they don't get to meet that baby. Maybe they don't get to see that baby. They didn't get to carry them for as long as you got to carry them. And so they are going to grieve and see the loss far different than you. And so it can make it feel like it's an invisible loss. It can make you feel completely isolated because you're feeling something so deeply that maybe nobody else is feeling. Versus if you lose your grandpa, your entire family will have had connections with him and they will all feel heavily. And so you might not feel so alone in that loss. So this is just one of those things where you can say, my baby mattered, my loss matters, and my feelings and grief is valid. And it seems so trivial and so silly that something saying just one sentence could make a difference. But it really helps. And I encourage you to give it a try, because when you just kind of leave these thoughts and feelings just kind of moving around up there, it can be easy for it to feel overwhelming. And then when you name it, you're like, oh, okay, this is how I feel. And this, I can get through this, instead of it just feeling really big and overwhelming. It's kind of like when you have a lot of random things to do and then you put it on paper and you're like, oh, that's not even close to as hard as what I was imagining. So it's kind of the same thing. So I encourage you, if you haven't already, name your grief, name how you're feeling, name whatever comes up for you. Just speak thoughts out loud. Another good thing to do is journaling. If you don't want to say things out loud, you can journal. And I think that's a really good way as well to just get those thoughts and feelings out. Thank you for being here and spending this time for yourself. Take a few deep breaths, and the space is here for when you need it.